Hey everybody, I'm back here at Site 2 here in central Ohio. Well, they're going to get ready to spread some manure, right, to fertilize these fields. So all these previous digs I've had, I just filled them in. If they wasn't level, I tapped them off, made them nice for the property owner. Did some surface hunting. Oh man, give me a second. And I'll get these brokes out. I got a bunch of broke stuff. And I got a couple of nice pieces too. Midsection. Something. There we go. I think that's damaged. Boy, look at the color on that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty. This one here had purple on it. Some great material today. A lot of pink and gray in this. That's another, would have been another smoker. And I dug this up. It's a broken piece of a hardstone artifact. Yeah, so those are the brokes. And then I did find one good one piece, surface hunting. Look at this little shafted tool. It's slightly notched right here and right there. It's like a spoke shave or an end scraper type of an unusual form. You can see it right there. It's the real McCoy. It's beautiful. I'd say that's definitely Flint Ridge. Uniface tool with a high medial ridge. It's pretty neat. And the notching's offset. That's really neat. I thought that was a good one. But yeah, I've been digging this spot. I've just been missing the mark, everybody, every time I came into here. So I thought, well, you know what I'm going to do after I get these holes filled? I'm just going to settle right in between both digs. And then bam. So let's see what I got. I've yet to break down this clump of dirt right here. Quite a bit of material. So you can see this. It's like shocked and stuff right there. This blade. And we can just go around the dig and you'll see little flakings of it. Oops, look at that. Hear that? That's artifacts falling out of my pocket. That's awful. And all broken. Every bit of it broken. I'm going to just put it in my pocket. The other one. Put it in my shirt pocket. But yeah, there's little bits and pieces of this material. You can see a little bitty flake in that piece of dirt there. Little finishing chip. I don't keep all the chips. Here's that little chip of material right there. Let's look at this. I do believe this is a nice blade. It seems like, I don't know, there could be a piece of it missing right here. It's not as nice as I thought it was. I flipped it over and sure enough it had some damage on it. But still, I'm happy to have gotten that. Better than nothing. And I've been out here for a spell. The shafted tool is still better. That Flint Ridge piece, that's still a better artifact of the two. So, well, there you go. I'm going to continue to dig here for a little while. See the skies. It's fixing to rain. Yeah, so I just wanted to get this in and enjoy my day today. See ya. Good morning, everybody. The other day I got out and I did a little bit of digging. I'll show some of that footage, and got a really nice shafted tool about 150 yards that way here at Site 2 in central Ohio here. You can see my hat sitting there. I think I have a point. Oh, I thought to myself, well, I find a lot of Hopewell stuff in this general area. Here's some Upper Mercer chert. But yeah, a lot of Hopewell stuff in this area. Some really high quality material. Look at that. And then a pink, oh no, that's like a little piece of stone, other kind of stone. So I did some concentric circles around that spot where I think I may have a point sitting there. And all kinds of chippings, really high quality stuff. Now this field, it has some great material in it. You know, the chippings, all kinds of beautiful stuff here from Ohio. So I did some circles around that suspected point. And everybody, I got a Daymaker. Yeah, this is a beauty. I just hope it ain't beat up real bad because it's a field point. That is a smoker, everybody. I haven't found a good one in a while. That is an excellent point. Gray and red. Yeah. Yeah, there's lines that go through it. This is a smoker. That is ground, everyone. Look at that. See that? You can see it. That's a ground point. That's old. That's an older point. That is a smoker. Yeah, I'm starting to pick up on it. It's got blue, a little bit of blue lines going across it. Flip it over and there's some red. Yeah, it's thin. That's a good one. That's a good one. Seems like my camera's kind of glitchy. If it is, you'll just have to forgive me on that. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Think I have one and started looking around it and then bam. So multicultural. You know, a lot of these fields I hunt, everyone. I mean, it's culture types stacked on culture types, you know, and consequently points on top of points. So I was suspecting a Hopewell. That is no Hopewell. Man, I can't believe that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't jump to any conclusions on any point, really. Big open notches. That could be Hopewell. Just that they put light grinding on, you know. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, could be Hopewell. It really could. Who's to say, everybody, right now in the moment? I got the sun in my eyes. It's early in the morning. Out here having fun, at least trying to have fun. Okay. I'm just looking around here. I'm just not wandering around. I'm looking at the ground, obviously, trying to see if I can't find another point laying out. That's a great point to start the day. That's the first point of the day. I walked in a Dina site that's to my right and south. Oh, probably about 200 yards away from me. And I found the same thing I do every time I walk that site, a bunch of black Upper Mercer chips. I have found some nice stem points there, so I know it's an Andina culture, but it seems like they only packed one kind of material into that part. All right, let's hope we got another point right here. Right here's a... No, that's nothing. You see some, like a chunk of Upper Mercer. Let's see what we have right here. It's a broken blade. Look at that. Look at that. Like a base. If that was a stem point, that's a monster. Yeah, it's purpling up a little bit, everybody. That's a smoker as far as the material, and it's, you know, pretty much complete. That's a darn good point. Can't complain about that. Well, it's onward. Okay, everybody. See ya. All right, everybody. I hunted the one field out and another, found a broken blade, but I ended up with 3 points. One that was in really good condition. Another that was 75% there. It was beat up though. And then one snapped off right in the middle of it. But I'm here at Site 1 now. This is the Flint Workshop area. Dates could go back as far as 10,500 years. At least that's some of the oldest points that I found here were like Ohio lance forms, you know, not Clovis, but transitional paleo. So this is really beautiful looking material. I'll stick this in the pocket. Well, I don't know if I will. I thought that was an end scraper, boy. Isn't that nice, everybody? You can see the cortex right there. Yeah, it's beat up, but I have a point over here already, so this would be like the fourth one of the day. Yeah, it's notched. Maybe a brood. She's beat up pretty good, everybody, but that is a projectile point, or what's left of it. Maybe you can see where his hinge broke. Yeah, she snapped. Yeah, but it is a notch point. I would say probably a brood side notch. Alright, I'm on the board, and I have a lot of hunting to do. The heart of the sights. Well, actually, this has more than one heart. But right here, you know, was a lot of work doing tools and blades. It seems like I find a lot of points in that area. I mean, I can find them obviously all throughout this field, but all right. Well, there's the first one.